So, hello everyone. This is lecture number. This is lecture 6 of the programming series, which we are doing using C++ and what Java. All right. So now in this series, today I have brought two questions. All right. I have brought two questions. Two questions. So you have to solve these using C++ and Java. First, I will show you the question in Java, and then I will show you the question in C++. Then I have two more questions as your assignment. So now, first, first question says what? It says that input. Let me write it from the keyboard. Let me increase the font size. Let me change the font and font size. All right. So question says what? See, I have explained you how to take the input. So take enter two numbers and these are unequal. Means they could not be equal. So unequal. There should be two unequal numbers. And what you have to do? You have to interchange its values. All right. You have to interchange its values without using a third variable. Values without using third variable. So let me first explain you the question, and then we will solve it using Java. And from now, I will make separate video on C++ and separate video on Java. So this is Java lecture. So now, what you can think? How you can think? See, suppose I have taken two numbers, that is A and B. Now, I read the question again without using third variable. So think how we can, suppose we have chosen A at 2 and we have chosen B as 5. How we can interchange each without using any other? See, the first logic is we just perform some mathematical calculations and interchange their values. So that logic I am telling you here. See, we can do both by using the two things, that is addition or subtraction, these two, or we can use multiplication and division. So in this method I will be using the addition and subtraction. So how we can use these values? Suppose in the A value, all right, I have given that I have subtracted A from B. So what I will get? I will get 2 minus 3 into minus 5, that is minus 3. And then in B also, see, if I have to take three variables, then what I have done, it was simple. I have assigned A value to this, then I have assigned B value to A, and then what I have assigned this value B, that is B. Simply it has been simple. Now we have only two variables and we have to use those only. So what we will be doing here, we will be performing some mathematical calculation. So now if I add these two numbers in the second one, all right, so this is updated value of this, and this is what now, what will I get? Updated value, it is minus 3, and then plus B, what is this? The B, this is 5. What will I get? I will get 2. All right, now what I have to do, this is 2. See, the already B has got the value 2. Now I have to make the value A as 5. So how can I make? I currently am having A as this. So how can I make it 5? Can you see? See, if I say using this example, if I subtract this, so this negative and negative will make positive, then it will be something like this. So A will become 5. So how you got this? You have to perform a equals to b minus a. See, all these are the updated values, because here I have updated the value a, then here I have updated the value b, and here also I have to use these two updated values. That is, I will be using b, and as a I will be using minus 3. So I think you have got the logic. Let's perform some mathematical calculations. If I tell you that how can I do with the multiplication, I will be doing that in the C++, and for that please watch that video also. Okay, so for now what I am going to do, I am going to perform this question in front of you. Okay, so what it is? It is swapping. Let me give the class as swapping. Now I will open this. I will expand the editor. Now control A. This is all clear. Now I have told you that when you have to take input, what you have to do, you have to import Java, that is IO package, all the libraries of IO package. All right, now define the class. Class is what? Swapping. It is what? Swapping. Now this is what? This is scope resolution operator. These two braces are known as scope resolution. See, C++, see, there is a difference between the other languages. In the other languages, this is what scope resolution. It means what? That everything written inside this or declared inside this has its scope in this bracket. If I declare this is the local, this is what? This is the local scope. What is this? Local scope. And all the variables declared inside this are as local variables, and all the variables inside, all the functions inside this are local functions. Declaration. Here is a declaration and definition. So you have to define and declare. So when we declare or we define a variable, it is under this resolution, then it is local one. All right, it can either be with class or either with function. So in Python we use indentation. I will tell you in the Python class. All right, so for now, if I write this, then how I can I have told you that how to take input. You have to take input by class, that now you have to write main function public static. See, you can avoid this also, but don't try to avoid this. But I will prefer you to write the complete. So I am also writing public. See, in the previous lecture I have written public here, but public is by default access specifier. All right, so by default access specifier, so we can avoid writing this. Now what we can do, we can also avoid writing static also in the main, because static is not necessary every time. So it is this, it is void main, what we can write. And now here throws IO exception, throws IO exception. Now define scope. This is now inside this, what I have to write. I have created. I have told you to create the what objects of this IO class. So what they use, that were input stream reader read equal new input stream reader sorry, system. Here what I have to write, system. See, in the system.out.println, what you are writing, system.out. So what that system.out represent, that it is representing that it has to give some output, and in that output when we add this dot, then it extends that output stream, and that output stream represents after that what it represents, it represents println. So println just print the print the value which is inside it in the what you can say terminal or the console. Buffered reader, what you can write, buffered reader in equals to what? New buffered reader. This you have to, this object you have to pass here. This is constructor, and it reads, it takes object, and here also this is an object which is taken by this input string constructor. This is what class name which is resides in this package, and this is also class name which resides in this. And the working of these two I have explained well in the previous video of the combined lecture of Java and C++, so you can watch there. Now you can see. Now you have to take input of two values in A and B. All right, so write system dot out dot println what enter. Oh, sorry, what is this happening? Enter two numbers. I have to also write this C name learn number. All right, then it will make sense. And how to take input? First, let me write this. In what was that? Integer dot parse in. See, I am writing this because I have to take two inputs and I have to write the same expression in both of them. So I will just copy paste it. See, these are some techniques to improve your coding speed. Right. System dot out dot print means, oh sorry, integer dot parsing, and what inside that in dot in dot read line. This is what. All right. Now what you have to do, just select this, copy, and just paste. Why I have done this? Because I have to I just have to use the similar ones. So now here B. All right. Now what I have told you earlier, just perform some calculations. What I have told, just put A equals to A minus B, then what B equals to A plus B, then what A equals to, sorry, now you have got the value of A, B, then now write like this, A. Okay. So now what you are getting from here. Now you have to print the result. So see, first let me print the number. System dot out dot print ln two numbers are, that is, if I write here as plus A and then plus and plus now B. All right. So now let me copy this because something similar I am going to use here. So two numbers are what? Two numbers are this. Now after swapping, two numbers are what will it becomes? It will become, see, the order will be same because I have swapped this number, so values will be swapped. Now let me compile. System dot out dot come. Oh sorry, there I have to write system, not compile, no syntax. Sorry. So now just I should open this. See, enter. Suppose what I have taken in the example, In example, I have taken 2, then I have taken 5. So 2 and 5, and then see, this is 2 and 5, then what it becomes 5 and 2. I think you have got the logic. So for your reference, this is your code. Please try to write down yourself. If you fail somewhere at point, just take only help from this. All right. Now let me give you again a next question. All right. So next question is what you have to find. Second question is what you have to find the area of what? Area of what? Scalene triangle. You know what is scalene triangle and its formula? Scalene triangle. If you have solved, if you have taken the mathematics and you have read that, then what you have to do? You have the formula area as area equals to under root s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. All right. So this you are having. And what is s? It is a semi-parameter. That is a plus b. This is all what? This is parameter. And if I divide this whole expression by 2, then it is known as semi-parameter. So I have to take input as what? A, B, and C. I have to take A, B, and C as the inputs. So what? In scalene triangle, all the three sides are unequal. So I have to take the unequal sides equal. Now unequal sides have input. Now without wasting time, if I just copy this whole stuff, because it will avoid me to write code, but you please for your practice write the whole code again. And now what should I give the area by and get? All right. So now let me just copy paste and those things, and I should just remove what I have not, what I am not needed. So I don't need these statements because it is not necessary. All right. So here, what we have to take input, as I have told you, I have to take input the three sides of a triangle. See, this is a form. This is simple question, formula based question. You have to apply directly. And now, what I should write? There is three sides, and this is what I have to paste. Okay. So this is the third side which we have taken input, and here enter the sides. See, using scalene triangle, you can find the area of all the triangles, but in this question, I am taking example where I will be inputting different values. So enter sides of triangle, three sides. Enter three sides of triangle ABC. Now, what is the formula? See, as you can see that the semi-parameter is going to be what? It is division by 2. So it will return the division value. If I will take float, then it will return the exact value. But if I take integer, then it will truncate the what? It will truncate the see remainder part. So I have to take it as double. Always think like this. You will never fail that which type of value it is returning. I have told you in the data type part. Please, if you have not watched that, please watch that video. I think it should be lecture number 3 or 4. I think it is second or third. All right, so go and watch that. Okay, you will see the if you see the description, you will get the whole playlist. So now, just think like that. This whole stuff is returning. Is returning double. And now, if you see, I have told you in the mathematical functions in the previous one. I have not told, but in this one I am telling that if you take square root is always comes in the double format, or you can say that floating point numbers. So for representing floating point numbers, and if the user enters some more big value, then use double. Generally, we will use double because it is in general practice we use double. So now declare two variables, double s and what? See, there is difference between declaration and definition. In the declaration part, you just declare only this is what declaration. This is what a represent what area. See, this is only declaration. We have declared. All right, and definition is what? When we define something, that is when this is the definition. This is what a plus b plus c. All right, this is what? This is definition. By definition, because we are using some values. All right, so now this is what is definition. Okay, now I have to calculate area. So calculate, we use mathematical class. So how to use mathematical class? Just import use mathematical class like this, math, and in that we are using the object, or we are using the function square root for calculating square root. We have the function sqrt, and it returns the value in double format. And what it value? It takes value. It takes a single variable. What that single variable? What is the single variable? If it is this expression's value. So first calculate this expression's value. So we have to calculate a1. Sorry, a1. A1 is what? See, for your convenience, I am calculating it separately. But if I do coding in my personal thing, when I do personal coding, I just compute in this expression only, because I know that it will represent the same value. So here, what I am getting, it is what? S multiplied by what? S into S minus A, then what? Multiply it by S minus B, right inside bracket. Otherwise, it will multiply this expression with S, and then it will subtract that one, because due to the hierarchy, and S minus C. All right. Now this is the whole expression, that semicolon to terminate this statement, because every time when you have to terminate one statement, you have to write semicolon, so that compiler can understand that this statement, this expression has ended. Now, what is area? This is the square root of this above calculated part, that is a1. Now, what you have to write? Sorry, this sum dot out dot println area equals to plus, just give some space, this what? Okay. Okay. I think I have pressed control. Now let me compile. Oh, sorry, this class has changed area, and now just let me compile. Now I have compiled this code. Now I have made the object. See, this is object making to Java. All right. Now, what is, where is the terminal? Enter three sides. If I enter two, then in Java you have to press enter. Unlike that in C++, where you have to press the step. Now this is 3, sorry, this is 4, this is a 7 item. Now area is not a number, because I think we had made some calculation errors. What it can be? I think there should not be any error, but if there is, then what it is? It is in a. I think we are taking wrong inputs. So if I take some input from internet, all right, scalene triangle area, Scalene triangle area. If I take example for this area, see this is all. This is not what area example. If I take example for this, hmm, I why am not getting some values? I am supposed to get some values. See, I think that I'm making mistake. Where I'm making mistake? If I say that I take three values, then some must be. Oh, all right. Then I can take two, and these four. Then why? Just because the third one and third side always has to be greater than the sum of other two. If I take this as sum, then okay. If I take 8, 9, and 10 as, let me close this window and again run our program. Now what if I take 8, 3, and 2? I am not understanding. I think my inputs are somewhat wrong. Let me check calendar. Oh, sorry. This is square, then triangle. Now I will get the exact ones. See, 8, 4, and 5. If I take input as 8, 4, and 5, then what will I get? 8, 4, and 5. See, this is calculating area as 0. We have limit. See, like this, you can find the what you can find and find the errors in your code. If I see that I have written this and this and what now, I have calculated double variant. I have declared double. I think I have to change. See, this is now what known as explicit type conversion double. Okay, not s into s minus a, then multiplied s into s minus b, s minus c. Now I have to calculate math.sqrt. Okay, all right. I compile it again and okay. I think my terminal is here. So 8, 5, and 2. Again, I am getting not a number. 5, 4, 1. Area it is showing 0. If I how it is possible? See, this is 4, 1, and 2. This is 5. Oh yes, this is 0 only. All right. So if I take some another example in which the perimeter is not equals to white main. Okay, let me take 10, then 4, and then 3. Then again not a number. Why it is generating not a number? If I calculate by like this, 10 plus what? 10 plus 4 plus 3, it is 17 divided by 2. It is what? 8.5. Now what? Oh, sorry. Now this is what? It. This also must be took in care that the greatest size. Okay. If I try to generate, see, let me take some close values 4, then 2, and then 1. So what will it be 2? will see these are mistakes. You can check. This make you a good debugger, that you just calculate the area. Now you have seen that the s is becoming more than a side. Then if I try to subtract this a, that is 8.5 minus this 110, then it will show error, because after multiplying and square rooting, negative number is not allowed, so it will give a not a number. This means what? Not a number. So now what will I get? 7, 8, which is 4. Now I think I should get correct one. Now I think I should run this. So 5. Now what I have chosen? 2 and 1. 2 and 1. It's again showing not a number. But why? It's giving 4. Oh yes, this is again this one. Okay. So now 5, 4, and 5, 4, and if I say 2, then what it is? 11 by 2, which is 5.5. Okay. 5, 4, and 2 or 3. Okay. If I take this 5, 4, and 2. See, this time area has been calculated. See, by if you don't make mistakes, you will never get to know that how these logics works. Alright, I had made mistakes, so I came to know that how these formula works and what input should I take and how it can be debugged. So I have think twice, just made made a mistake again, and I got what I was doing. So this is the logic. Okay, I think you have done with the Java programming. Now I am giving you some questions. Okay, now you have to see your first assignment program is just you have to I have you have to just calculate what is this. Let me give you some program. See, I have explained you the power function. All right. If I say that what is the power? Okay. If I what is power function? So power function takes two variables, as in the previous videos I have explained you, and it returns a is power. So using that, please your first assignment question is what? I think I should give you only one question, and one question is what? You have to just what? You just have to calculate difference in. I should write. Okay, I should write. You have to calculate difference in. Calculate difference in what? Difference in the amount using SI, that is simple interest. Simple and compound interest. See, you know the formula for calculating simple interest, you know the formula for calculating compound interest, and you directly know the formula for compound that is amount for the compound interest. If you don't know, let me just tell you the formula. What is the formula for calculating the amount by simple interest? The formula is simple. Just add principal amount to the simple interest. And what this simple interest is? The simple interest is P into R into T upon 100. So you have to take inputs according to this. I have explained you which type of variable, how you can choose, how you, if you make error, you can think. Now, what about compound interest? So the amount of compound interest is directly, it can be calculated directly. How? It is P into 1 plus R divided by 100 is another expression, and this is what? This whole is raised by the rate. Sorry, not rate, it is raised by time. So this is what this is. This expression is using power function. All right, as what you use that 1 plus r upon 100 comma t. I have given you the hint. Use this and calculate. Now this is your only question as an assignment. All right, please attend all the videos previously covered. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more such you watch more such videos, and press the bell icon. Let me conclude here only. All right.